In today's episode, we're gonna cook Swedish comfort food, Falukorv with creamed macaronis. And the star of this dish is of course the Swedish Falukorv, and some short history about this staple in Swedish comfort food. This sausage dates back to the 1800s in the copper mines up in Falun in northern Sweden. And this is one of those Swedish staples that you really get cravings for when traveling abroad. And accompanying that, we'll be having macaronis. And to make it even more comforting, we'll make cream macaronis. And for that we'll be needing milk, butter and wheat flour. And maybe it's a bald statement, but this is a Swedish version of macaroni and cheese. When it comes to spices, very simple. Salt, white pepper and nutmeg. And it's really important to use fresh nutmeg here, because it really adds the last thing to complete the whole dish. But as always, this is my version and your grandmother might be doing it a different way. We'll start off this by heating up a pan with some regular canola oil or just any non-tasting oil pretty much. We cut up the Falukorv, which is always for some reason dressed in a red coating. I'm only cooking for 2 person here, so I'll save the rest for later. I've been trying to look for a substitute for Falukorv. Bologna is kinda close, but not really, so I'm not really sure. I'll come back to that later maybe. And this is a little bit of a Falukorv life hack. Cut through all the pieces. This will help to create a more even cooking surface. And just throw everything in the pan. There's no really fancy rules here. As long as everyone get contact with the surface, you're all good. Flip it once. Put on some white pepper. Flip it twice. There you go. Your Falukorv is fried, beautiful and ready for plating. I'll save this later and we'll come back to that when plating up after we cook the cream macaronis. Even though you're probably a food nerd as me and want to see as much new things as possible, I trust you that you can cook macaronis. So I don't show that and go straight to the cream sauce for the macaronis. And all you pretty much need here is butter, milk and wheat flour. Mix that together and we'll create a creamy sauce and we'll put the macaronis in there later and the dish is pretty much complete there. And there's pretty much only 3 rules when cooking the cream sauce. Keep on stirring, and guessed it, keep on stirring, or else your so-called roux will easily burn. We will keep on adding here until we almost get a doughy texture. Then we'll add the milk and everything will create a beautiful creamy sauce. And while you see me stirring away here, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support I got lately. I really appreciate it, it means a lot. And if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing if you want to learn more about Swedish cuisine and nerd out on food in general. And here you can see I almost got the doughy texture here. Now it's time to add the milk. I'll add a splash first and then add a little bit more, and always keep on stirring. And as you can see here, I've switched up to my whisk. It works as well. Just keep on stirring until you have a thicker consistency without no lumps. And taste test, of course. Since you added quite a lot of milk in this dish, it needs quite a lot of salt as well. It looks a lot, but I assure you, it's not too much. And this dish is not complete if you don't use the white pepper, and also grind your nutmeg fresh. It really completes the whole dish. And while you see me grinding away, leave a like and comment down below what you want me to cook next. And here we have it. The sauce is ready, it's creamy, it's fluffy, and it's ready to add the macaronis. Just give it the last stir to make sure there's no lump and everything is creamy and lean. Now it's the macaronis time to shine. Just make sure to cook your macaronis a little bit al dente. You will add them to a hot pot of sauce, so that will really finish them off. And as I said before, this is probably the Swedish version of macaroni and cheese. And one of those dishes that even if you're rich, you're poor, you still got cravings from this when you go abroad. And if you ask me, Swedish meatballs or this dish, I would take this dish without even hesitating. Falukorv and Stuvade Makaroner, as it says in Sweden, is one of my top favorite comfort foods. And the only thing that's left now is plating up and the taste test. And here I'm actually plating up on a 100-year-old hand-painted Swedish plate. I'm not sure if it adds any taste, but it sure looks good. This is optional, but I like to add some spicy mustard. And here we have it. creme de la creme when it comes to Swedish comfort food. Falukorv with Stuvade Makaroner, or Falukorv with creamed macaronis. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and I think this last part will not need any more explanation. And remember, I post every week, so see you in the next one.